Today we're going to be looking at the earnings for AMD. AMD beat its Q2 earnings, but the stock is trending down. Sometimes a stock will beat its earnings and the stock price will trend down. AMD is trending down because of the Q3 earnings. The guidance is weak. And AMD reported that they're slow in PC business, just like Intel reported the other day, a couple of weeks ago, and also, um, the guidance is weak. But then AMD is one of those companies that may benefit from the recently passed bill by the Senate to support the chip making industry in the US. Let's have a look at the details of the earnings. The actual revenue is 6.55 billion. What was expected by analysts is 6.53 billion. The EPS is $1.05. It actually matched the analyst expectation, which is also $1.05 cents. But then let's have a look at price action. Let's see what price action will tell us about AMD. Please do not just buy stocks, as I often say. Be sure that you understand the stock you want to buy. You check. AMD is in the same industry with the likes of Intel, Nvidia, Micron, TSM, and a host of others. Sometimes you need to be sure. I don't see the point in having AMD, in having Nvidia, Intel, in all of them. You can have them as an ETF, a bunch of semiconductors, not just having each one of them like individual stocks. Anyway, let's have a look at the technical chart. Let's see what price action will tell us. Here is AMD earnings detail. AMD beat on earnings and revenue, but third quarter focus comes in light. AMD reported earnings for the quarter ended in June that beats estimate. The chipmaker gave a forecast for current quarter that came in under Wall Street expectation. Wow. Okay. AMD reported results for the quarter ended in June that beat estimate for profit and revenue, but the chipmaker gave a forecast for the current quarter that trailed Wall Street expectation. AMD stock fell 6%. Wow, just um, uh, on the forecast for third quarter, not even the one that it actually beat. In extended trading, here's how the company did. The EPS is $1.05 adjusted versus $1.03 expected according to Refinitiv. Um, the revenue 6.55 billion versus 6.53 billion expected. The chipmaker said it expected 6.7 billion in revenue during the current quarter, plus or minus 200 million. Analysts had expected 6.83 billion. AMD currently has a significant market opportunity as its primary rival for PC and server processor. Intel stumble with execution. This is AMD. Um, AMD chips have surpassed Intel in terms of performance, and investors are looking to see if the company has the supply and execution to take market share from its rival. All four of AMD's major segments grew during the quarter, in which overall revenue soared 70% year over year. AMD said data center sales soared 83%, wow, year over year, 1.5 billion. The segment include chips for cloud computing and large enterprise customer. Strong sales for server processor drove the growth. The company said adding it doesn't anticipate a slowdown in demand for these chips. Client segment revenue, which is comprised of PC and laptop chip sales, rose 25% to 22.2 billion during the quarter, despite signs that computer sales have been slowing at the end of a 2-year pandemic fall boom. AMD said the growth the growth was attributed to mobile processor sales, likely for laptops. AMD, however, AMD CEO Lisa Su admitted that she saw declines in the current quarter for the PC business. This is similar with the Intel. We have taken more conservative outlook on the PC business. So a quarter ago, we would have thought that PC business would be down. Let's call it high single digit. Sue said. However, our current view of the PC business is that it will be down mid-teens. Su said on a call with analysts that AMD believes it is taking market share in the server and PC market. We are pleased that we are gaining shares, she said. Sales of chips for the console like PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X were also a highlight. Gaming segment sales rose 32% year over year to 1.7 billion on sales growth. Semi-custom chips for console. However, graphic processor for gaming PC declined during the quarter. AMD embedded segment, which include chips for networking or cars, reported 1.3 billion in sales, was boosted by AMD acquisition of Xilinx, which was completed in the first quarter. I reported on this Xilinx in the first quarter of the year. AMD stock is down 31% year to date as investors have backed away from fast-growing semiconductor stocks in the face of inflation and recession fears. AMD said it repurchased 920 million of its stock during the second quarter. Here is the AMD chart, a weekly chart. Um, Market capitalization is 165.79 billion. Shares in float is 1604.3 million. Shares outstanding is 1620.5 million. The EPS rating is 99. The EPS growth rate is 127%. The 5-year PE range is 19 to 144. The return on equity is 52%. The cash flow is 3.18 here. These are the past EPS and the estimate for next year. 11% from pivot in 42 weeks. 52 weeks high is 164, while 52 weeks low is $71. It is currently trading minus 37.8% from 52 weeks high. Let's have a look at the checklist here. Peter Lynch is 5 out of 8. Warren Buffett is 13 out of 16, while Benjamin Graham is 10 out of 13. Let's look at the owners. 39% fund and BAM percent is 1. Technical information here. It is slightly above, trading above 10 weeks moving average, below a 40 weeks moving average. Let's look at the price action. As you can see, AMD is actually, it was trending down. It was trending down. This is a beautiful chart. It was trending down. There's a level of um, resistance here that has been broken. So AMD is currently on a bullish move. The last couple of weeks we've had one, two, three, four, five, which is like very significant bullish week. The last 5 weeks or so. So AMD is on a bullish move, but it is still trading below 200-day moving average, but above 15-day moving average. We're not sure if we are out of bear market yet. Let's have a look at daily chart if we can see more on the price action. On a daily chart, sometimes the daily chart will give you more visibility to what is happening, and the weekly will tell you more of the future, and also monthly. So this is the daily chart. On a daily chart is crystal clear. It was trending down, as you can see, and the bullish move was significant to see here. There's a level of resistance here that has been broken on the upside, which is the same with the weekly chart. That's the technical chart. That's the price action. Guys, do not just add this stock to your portfolio without doing your valuation. Make sure this stock is good for your investment idea or portfolio before you add it. I don't have AMD in my portfolio right now. I used to own it. I made some money on it last year before I sold them off. I have Micron, I have Nvidia, I have Intel, and I also have Taiwan Semiconductor, which is a TSM. They are all in the same industry. Do not just add it without making a valuation. Check, use a metric online. Be sure that it is good for your investment idea. Thank you for watching this channel. We'll continue to produce content that will support your investment journey. Thank you. Please call again.